I have a privileged role here at ABC Business Sales, where we are directly involved in placing more than 500 people a year into business ownership. It's our job to appropriately match the right buyer with the right business, so all parties achieve a successful outcome. Now, there are some consistent personality traits I see from people who end up becoming very successful business owners. So in this video, I'll identify 5 of the most common and important traits required to run, start, and own a successful business. Here they are, 5 key personality traits for business ownership. People skills. Now, the most important and common trait of successful business owners is the ability to relate to people and build relationships. Now, that's people skills. Business owners have customers, suppliers, staff, and all those things happening in their business. Now, if you can build a strong, long-lasting relationship with all these people, the probability of operating a successful business, well, that's materially increased. Drive and structure. Drive, supported by a structured approach, is required to grow any business. Drive and structure, well, they're joined at the hip and they can't live without each other. The business owner needs drive and motivation, well, to get up early, work long hours, and make tough decisions. But these traits need to be supported by structured goals and targets, so all the extra work is channeled into the right areas, well, at the right times. Now, all of us know people who work hard and put the long hours in, but if it's not in the right areas, you will get a suboptimal result. In the world of business ownership, well, you don't have the luxury of channeling work into the wrong areas. To be successful, the hard work needs to be dedicated to the correct place at the correct time. Resilience. Now, this is a much talked about trait and was one of the most common traits you see in business owners. Business ownership is one of the most rewarding things that you can do when everything's going well. But it can be hugely disappointing and heartbreaking when you experience setbacks. When you have tough times and the setbacks, it becomes personal, but you've got no one else to blame. Unlike if you work for a big corporate where it's always, it's the company's fault. The people who accept failure and for their mistakes and have the ability to learn and bounce back, they come back stronger and they make great business owners. Confidence. Now, this is a trait that is associated with high volume of successful people across all types of industries: sports people, actors, musicians, business owners, politicians, etc. The interesting aspect to confidence is the ability for it to spread through an organization, and the effect that that has on staff morale and culture, well, it's huge. Successful business owners all have confidence in their own ability, and this allows them to make quick and definite decisions, which provides them with a huge competitive advantage in the marketplace. Budgeting and financial skills. Now, budget and the financially minded skills that goes with that is something most business owners will have in spades. In today's world, business success is very much viewed in tandem with financial success. So to achieve financial success and healthy profits, business owners need to have a clear understanding of what their current position is and what actions are required to improve this position. Hence, you need to be able to understand and interpret basic financial statements, things like profit and loss, balance sheet, statement of position, etc. It is possible to employ people who have these skills, but we're talking about the very best business owners, and they're all very financial literate, as it's a skill set, I believe, is so critically important in today's business world. To understand your financial statements and to apply what they're telling you, I'll link a video down below. Have a look at that. The best aspect to becoming a business owner is there's no barriers to entry. There are no essential qualifications required to be a business owner. So if you have the right attributes and traits, the likelihood is you will be successful. Now, prior business experience is important, in fact, probably more important than any formal qualification. But given the uniqueness of all businesses, previous experiences are not as relevant as having those right character traits. Now, some recent example that I've seen is an airline pilot running an engraving business and 2 corporate people, Well, they bought a plant nursery, and in both cases, previous work experience and qualifications were irrelevant, as it was their ability to build relationships, work hard, deal with difficult situations, and their understanding of the financial aspects of the business that's allowed them to prosper and grow those businesses. If you're a person who has the required traits for business ownership, don't wait. It's one of the most financially and emotionally rewarding decisions you will ever make in your working career. Start now. Obviously, the other alternative to starting a business is buying one. If you want to know and understand the profile of a successful business buyer, have a look at that video there. I'll see you over there. Until next time, thanks for watching. Cheerio.